how do coaches make money? We're going to go over 12 major business models that a coaching business uses to make money. Most coaching businesses will eventually use several of these business models in their business, but each usually requires slightly different marketing methods. Private one-on-one coaching. This is the most common kind of life coaching business model or business coaching business model that there is. And it's often where most coaches start out because it's a straightforward approach. It's also one of the fastest ways to make a livable income from coaching because it's a high ticket offer and because you don't need a lot of clients to make really great money. It involves offering one-on-one coaching sessions to your clients, either face-to-face or online. Many coaches spend their entire coaching careers doing one-on-one clients, and that's perfectly okay. It's also really easy to advertise one-on-one coaching. Most people have a sort of know-how in this space automatically. It doesn't involve any coaching modules or any curriculum to get this format up and running. Although, if there is a roadmap of how you're going to take your clients through the whole journey of self-transformation, then it's so much easier to market. There's no cap to the number of fees that you can charge to your clients in one-on-one private coaching. You can package it up to make your services as high-end as you want. One-on-one coaching clients are ready to pay a premium for your coaching because they see your offerings as something that can help them in getting rid of their sticking points. There are a few problems with one-on-one coaching. If you don't have clients in your pipeline and you don't get them booked as paying clients, then you're not going to be able to make any money. People don't buy coaching, they buy results to their pressing problems. So you need to have a clear program with steps that you will guide clients through, a clear outcome that they're going to get from your coaching process, and a way to explain that value to them so that they're going to sign up as your client. Not only this, but since it's an hourly based model, your income is directly in relation to the number of hours that you can actually put into your work, the number of clients that you can take. This limits the amount of income and ultimately growth that you can have because there's simply only one of you. So if you're looking to scale your business, you'd be struggling with a lack of time and burnout with the one-on-one model. Then there's the group coaching model. This model is similar to one-on-one coaching, but it's run with groups of people rather than individuals. It can be coordinated online or it can be in person, but you're going to need to be able to tailor your material to suit a little bit more general audience rather than just one individual. You can serve many more people with your coaching this way, increasing your reach and your impact and oftentimes your income. You're going to be able to automate some of the coaching process with group coaching too. This sort of model lets you take advantage of economies at scale. And if you do it online, you can access audiences everywhere, all over the world. So if you're someone who wants to grow and build your coaching business from one-on-one coaching to group coaching, then I recommend you take your coaching to the next level and design group coaching modules. Group coaching allows you to accommodate people in bigger numbers, like 5 to 15 to 20 at a time. And in some cases, even more if you can figure out the way to keep a good coach to client ratio in the program. Group coaching lets you leverage your income from one person coaching to many. It lets you leverage and free up your personal time as well. You'll be spending the same hour that you would spend in a one-on-one coaching session, but holding coaching sessions for multiple people at one time. Then there's the mastermind coaching model. If you love getting your clients to support each other as well as you supporting them, then a mastermind coaching model is a great option. You'll still be providing an invaluable service by coordinating and facilitating this sort of arrangement, but your clients will be aiding each other in solving problems and achieving their common goals. You'll still need to do a lot of work to make it succeed, and you'll have to have some pretty amazing people skills to keep everything running smoothly, but this can be a lucrative, high-level coaching model. Then there's a speaking business model. Do you love addressing an audience, enjoy interacting with and educating and inspiring groups of people? Then this business model might be exactly what you're looking for. It involves attending venues in person and being paid to speak to a large number of people on a particular topic. Or you can be speaking to large groups online where you are occasionally paid to speak, but more often than not, you're getting paid to enroll people in your programs and in your events. It can be fantastic for coaches who are passionate and eloquent, but it involves very different skills from one-on-one coaching and even from group coaching. So if you're speaking in person or for large events, you will often be paid by the venue rather than by the particular individuals. So you need to market yourself in a little bit of a different way for this model. Then there's the author business model. If you're more of a writer than a speaker, then writing books that encapsulate your knowledge might be a great way to go. This model involves writing books for clients that are going to be purchased, and then they're going to work through them on their own. It's very easy to digitally publish and even to get actual physical print books today. You have to sell thousands of copies of books to actually earn a living from publishing. So being an author is often used as a way, kind of a fancy brochure, a way to enroll clients into your program, a way for really vast numbers of people to find out about you. Although you'll probably use publishing along with other methods of coaching, you should still have a separate business model for being an author slash publisher so that everything stays organized and you're applying the correct methods of marketing for each business model. Then there's the digital product business model. If you'd rather be releasing products online and mostly targeting clients in the online space, then a digital approach may be the coaching business model that you want. You can create all kinds of resources, but oftentimes you're going to be making courses or ebooks or templates or toolkits and other digital products that will help your clients achieve a result. These are usually instantly downloadable, self-study type of products. Your marketing strategy will need to change to ensure that you're building up an online presence and that you're targeting the right audience for the digital products that you intend to offer. Then there's the thought leadership or the influencer business model. If you'd rather be known in a kind of a motivational speaker type of way, then this may be the model for you. Known as influencers, it involves becoming kind of famous in your niche, where you develop a very loyal and engaged following. Many influencers started on Instagram, but also on YouTube, and they can be on TikTok or LinkedIn. These are all great places to build your credibility with both your clients and your fellow coaches. So what you do is you establish your reputation as an expert in your particular field, and then you monetize that fame through the ads that are placed on your platform or by promoting and recommending other people's products or programs, usually for a flat out fee, an advertising fee, or for part of each sale. So basically, you have the loyal fan following, and then advertisers will pay you in order to get in front of them. Then there's in-person events coaching model. In-person events are usually high ticket, high priced. So for in-person, these are things like live retreats, masterminds, boot camps, conferences, high ticket experiences, and live shows. But since COVID, you can also do in-person, quote unquote, events by live streaming via Zoom, for example, in exactly the same intense kind of format that you would lead people through in person. Personally, I love in-depth experiences, in person or online. I've done them both because they allow you to get the most out of it when it comes to revenue from coaching. And the clients also get the most value by buying your services. Clients hold in-person events very high in terms of value, but they also take a lot of time and often a team to plan, implement, and then run. And perhaps it's more challenging to sell these high-end experiences too. But this is also one business model where volume is much, much less, but margins are very, very high. When it comes to coaching, in-person retreats are pretty popular. You're going to need a higher level of skill for this kind of coaching business model because it requires more coordination and organization. And in-person events take a lot of upfront money and expose you to much greater risk. If you have to rent a venue, if people have to travel, if you have to get places for people to stay, organize food, organize entertainment, it's just a lot more to plan. But the payoff can be huge. Then you got the membership business model. If you've mastered one-on-one coaching, you may consider moving to a membership model. This involves monthly memberships being paid to you, either in a fixed term like 12 months format or in an ongoing month-to-month sort of way. Memberships usually offer your clients access, like VIP access to valuable resources and possibly group coaching sessions rather than individual sessions with you. This is a great model once you've started making a name for yourself, but it does require more coordination and more organization skills. It requires many more clients, as the price is generally much less than one-on-one coaching, as well as super confidence in presenting to and handling a group of members. Then there's the corporate contract coaching business model. If you'd rather work with HR departments, with executives or nonprofits or hospitals or sections of the government and businesses, then try a corporate coaching business model. You'll usually be contracted by businesses or departments that want you to help their employees or their clientele build up key skills. This is a great way to have a captive, focused audience with a clear goal. You won't need to do any individual marketing usually, as the people are generally referred to you, but you will have to sell yourself to the business. If you aspire to become a corporate coach or an executive coach, it's a hard nut to crack, but the results are really, really worth it. This is more of a relationship-based kind of model, and you need to do a lot of sales directly to the decision makers like executives or department heads or to HR departments directly. A lot of very skilled and famous coaches have done seminars for corporations. The deals that you're able to strike with a corporation are often six-figure deals. So the level of effort is high, but the results are also pretty amazing as well. Then there's done with you coaching model. This is a hybrid model, somewhere between consulting and coaching, that allows you to charge anywhere from $200 to $20,000 and up in terms of pricing. So what happens is that you and or your team help, which is done with you, or actually do, which is done for you, the work on behalf of your clients. So you basically take ownership for the results with your customers and your clients. So what that looks like is that you and your team do the work alongside or on behalf of your client, and then you help them in doing a large part of their tech or some other part of their operational work, depending on what you coach. And you can charge much, much higher prices because of this. Then there's the online course coaching model. Online coaching courses are one of my favorite categories, where you can literally put your skills and your expertise in an online format and monetize it year after year after year by documenting everything, all the steps that you would need in an audio video sort of format. Running coaching courses and providing hands-on coaching support allows you to have profit margins that are huge, massively frees up your personal time, and still gives fantastic value to your clients. In this category, you can do courses priced as little as $7. That would be like a PDF, super easy, something really simple, and maybe you give some email support, perhaps, up to $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. And you can keep refreshing the course and increasing its value over a period of time. Online coaching programs free up your time. You don't need to devote a lot of your personal time to supporting your clients. They free you up to focus on other things in your business and to be able to live your life. The online coaching course format is one of the most popular categories of courses and coaching these days. And this coaching business model is not restricted to a few rebel coaches. All of the top coaches in the world offer an online course coaching model. One great thing about online coaching courses is there's a certain dollar and a certain time investment up front for you to make in order to create the course. But after that, you can reap the results and make money from them year after year. They're also a great mid-priced offer if you want to still do one-on-one coaching as your highest offer. So you can make a course with a little bit of coaching, and then you can eventually enroll those people in your higher one-on-one coaching offer. And that is 12 different ways, different business models that coaches use in their business. All right, guys, if you're getting value from this, I just started my YouTube channel, and I sure would appreciate if anyone wanted to subscribe and or like the videos. That gives me a lot of great feedback, and it helps YouTube to know that these videos are actually valuable for other people. So I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.